right. That works. But I don't know how stable this is gonna be. It's on a freaking tripod. That's funny. But we just finished with our little car talk after the post workouts. I didn't record the workout, but it was a good pump. It was a good workout, but I didn't record it. I don't know. For me, it's hard to get over that barrier of recording yourself in public. You know, when you know everyone's watching you record, let alone it being in the Planet Fitness. And we almost backed up into me. And I know, hold on, let me order. But what was I saying? It's hard to go over that barrier of recording yourself, let alone it being in the Planet Fitness, you know? Because everyone's just watching you. And there's a small chance your Planet Fitness may not be cool with you recording. And I understand that people don't want to be recorded, but I think it's fine as long as, you know, you're only recording yourself doing tricep pull down, some benching. As long as you're in the camera, you're fine. That's my opinion. But other people have their own opinion, so I can't really say too much on that. By the way, if you get extra crispy at KFC, you disgust me. That has no flavor. But I know that, oh my gosh, it's gonna suck. I know my thing's gonna fucking fall over. I have no idea. Oh, that there. But I know I'm not gonna be able to finish school at the same time as everybody else, and I know, you know, it may take a little longer, but I understand that everybody has their own paths, and that's completely fine. If you want to spend 3 years to get your degree, you get that degree, you know? And who knows, maybe you'll make more money than that said person that you're not jealous of, but you know that was doing it faster and better than you know? I knew that was gonna happen. I knew it. Don't worry, we're gonna upgrade the quality. Again, it's not the easiest, but we're gonna try. But that should keep it stable. Put my food to record. But what was I saying? Everybody doesn't finish life at the same time. Everybody has their own path, and that's okay. But sometimes it's hard to get over that learning barrier as someone who wants to thrive and be able to make it in life, you know? Which is okay. It's okay, but hey, what do I know? I'm just 18 in a small town, still trying to figure shit out. That's all you ever can do, you know? Figure shit out. And remember, my teacher said, life is gonna kick your ass so many times before you get where you need to get. And it's hitting me now, you know? I'm learning that lesson. And in a way I hate it, but I'm also thankful at the same time, you know? I'm thankful for it. Because who knows, life can be 10 times worse. There's people in other countries going through war, other people not even having a roof over their head. Who am I to complain about my life just because I can't start college right away, you know? I don't know if you or anyone out there can sympathize with that, but not being able to start school right away takes a huge hit. But the thing I've been living by for the past few months, ever since school ended, and a few people broke my heart. I'm not saying I'm depressed, because depression is another hit. And I did break my heart, but, you know, I got through it. I always live by life goes on. And it's true. Life goes on. No one's gonna wait for you. No one's gonna hold your hand through it. Maybe you'll have your family there for you, but what are you gonna do when they're gone? You can't. There's only so much you can do before, having to care about what someone thinks. Ooh, someone says stuff. But life goes on. I'm not saying not to cry over some things. I'm not saying not to mourn your dead ones or the ones who passed away. But in reality, it's okay to cry. It's okay to mourn. But life goes on. And I haven't fully experienced a traumatic death in my family yet. Thank God for that. But eventually, and I think as becoming a man, and I can't say, but as becoming a woman, you gotta learn how to deal with that stuff and move on to be that stronger person. And I respect those people whose grandmothers passed and mothers and dads and brothers, whoever passed away, and they keep it pushing, because I know that shit ain't easy. No, we're gonna. Okay, no, never mind. That stuff is not easy in the slightest. Trust me. I don't understand your grief, but I understand that it's not easy. And so, just my point of view on life when it comes to staying on things. Life always pushes on. Nothing waits for you. Nothing. Maybe your little puppy at home. Other than that, eventually time gets in too. Nothing waits for you. So I'm gonna take a little turn with this channel, maybe, and maybe we can see if I explore more, because I don't want to stay trapped in a bubble when it comes to making videos, I want to be able to explore. I want to be able to show you guys my point of view on life, But yeah, it should be fun on that. But back to the workout talk. Today we hit back, purely back. We're doing a new split. It goes chest, back, arms, legs. I forgot what the next day is, but it's been a good split. I've been seeing a lot more definition in my body. Maybe I'll throw in some clips of me actually working out, so that'll be fun. But yeah, we did back. We did a little wide grip lat pull down, some pull ups. We did the close grip pull downs, and then we did some rows on the cable. Man, that's a nice car. That's a Nissan GTR. I love that car. But I think that's all that we did for today. But yeah. Also, I'm recovering pretty good from a workout. Okay, you're gonna try and go in front of me. I'm recovering from a good injury. Last week I popped my knee out. That was the worst injury I've ever had. But luckily no ligaments torn. I popped it back in before I realized what was going on. I don't know, it was natural instincts, but But yeah. Good workout today. We're gonna eat good, as you could tell from the order. And yeah. I hope you enjoyed this video. Some cliche crap you're gonna hear from me for a while until I blow up. But I hope you enjoyed it. Hit that like button. Whatever. Stupid. But yeah. I think I'm say. 'Cause, I be pulling that Corey X Kenshin crap. But I'll see what I see.